Let's make sure everything is good. Oh, let's see. Because this thing be acting crazy. All right, let's tap in. Okay, it works. Happy Thursday. Happy Jupiter Day, y'all. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm going to put the names that I have so far in the chat. Okay. Now, happy hours are my one question reads. Those are not my normal pricing for my one question reads. So if you get a general reads are 20 per question. Love questions are 25. Or if you want a general reading and a love reading or question per se, general question and a love question together, that's $35 or $30, sorry, 30. So you're actually getting that reading for $15 off, because technically if you were to get a general, that's 20, right? 25 for a love reading, that should be $45, but instead it's 30 for a general and love question of your choice, or general topic, or general love topic. It doesn't have to be a question per se. You can leave it open, if you're single and all that jazz, that's fine. Um, Make sure that you leave your questions in the notes section of your payment options. So PayPal or Cash App. My Cash App and PayPal are both linked in my description of this live video or in the chat section. If you click that black bubble, it will take you right to it. So for those of you that prefer Cash App, my Cash App name is $Walu Child Readings. Or if you prefer PayPal, my link is right there for you. And the good thing is, if you guys miss this reading, or you fall asleep, or you get a phone call, or let's say your phone dies, or you have to work, or whatever, you get caught up with other things, you can always come back and watch this live. There will be a timestamp next to each person's name that participates in the live. So if you purchase the reading, your name is going to be in the description box in the exact order as I received your payment. Now, if you want to go anonymous, just let me know. If you want to go by a nickname or your YouTube name, that's fine. Hey, Alexis. How are you, sis? Okay. Let me see. Yeah, so I don't do skip lines and all of that. It's just straight whoever purchases the reading in the exact order. That's where I put the names on the list. So, all right. So, Alexis, I'm going to update it. So, you'll be person three. Please, no super chats. Obviously, there's no free questions, so please don't come in the chat asking about free questions, because obviously it's not happening, okay? Hey, sis, how are you? Namiko, peace, how are you, sis? Yeah, so common sense, obviously, it tells you what's going on. So if you try to ask me for a free question, I'm just not going to respond. I'm not going to answer you, because I feel like that's rude. Like you're trying to finesse, obviously, So let's go ahead and get started. So first person on the list is Sheshaney. Second, Brianna. Third, Alexis. If anybody else is interested, the list is still open. Okay. All right. Aw, congratulations. Congratulations, Alexis. That's exciting. That's dope. That's amazing. I'm happy for you. I'm doing pretty good, sis. Everything has just been pretty, like, I don't know how to explain the energy, but I mean, it's at the pace where it's supposed to be, I guess. Can't complain too much. Whew, excuse me. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Let me get my timestamps going. So Miss Sheshaney, your timestamp is, let's see. Oh, can't see. 4:35, 4 minutes, 35 seconds. Let's get your question. Okay. All right. Let's see. Divine Source God. That's for clarity. I missed my nails. I had to take them off because I need to give my real nails a break, and then I just eat my nails. Like, they were way longer than this. I just bit them off. Like, that's why I like getting my nails done, because I don't bite my nails. I leave them alone because I have no choice. All right. How does this person in question feel about you at the moment? How does this person in question... Ask for permission. This happens to both parties' energies only for the sake of what I have permission to know and to see. Ultimately, what Sheshaney needs to know. Divine Team wants her to know. Swords God. Okay, how does this person feel? I feel like somebody is like avoiding. This person could be avoiding their emotions, or they could feel like you're avoiding your emotions. But I feel like someone here is not really tapped into their feelings or their emotions. It's like they only are making themselves available or present for what feels good to them, or they're seeking out pleasures for themselves. It's like kind of an avoidance. Someone here could feel kind of like they're being juggled, or just like kind of being felt like they're being made as an option, or not really prioritized or truly considered, just kind of like being fiddled with, maybe being played with, or just not being noticed or seen or appreciated enough. Someone feels like if I don't get the attention or the acknowledgement that I need, or that answer that shows me that this person cares or that they're interested or what have you, whatever the level of the connection is, it's like it could be cares or interest, something like that, then I need to move on. I need to put my focus elsewhere, because it feels like someone is present, or someone is like wondering, someone is interested in the other person, is kind of like off in their own world, or just focus on themselves, what they got going on. Okay, Namiko, thank you, sis. Thank you. um, yeah, I don't feel like, I'm not really getting too much emotional energy or feelings. It's kind of just like what's going on in the situation, if that makes sense. Yeah. I'll pull one more. Actually, do I have any oracle cards I can clarify with? I'm going to use my Love Fortune oracle deck for this. Holy Spirit, this person in question, how do they feel? How do they feel? Divinely orchestrated and timely. Yeah, someone's like giving a timeline, or time like limit, I should say, a time limit on this. It's like if I'm not getting a specific answer out of this, then I'm going to leave. But for some reason, like, to be honest, how I'm reading this, it doesn't feel like someone's feelings. It just feels like the situation overall. So almost like, excuse me, like I'm reading a love situation and not so much how someone feels. Okay. It's okay, Namiko. Just hold on to it until I get to you. Because, no, I see it. I see the question. Okay. Yeah, Sheshaney, like, when it comes to this situation, I'm getting, like, a scenario. So you have to find where you fit in this, because someone feels like they're going to have to make a decision soon. Like, if someone does not show up in a particular way or give something, then it's like, okay, I'm going to have to walk. I'm going to have to leave this shit alone. It's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this. Hey, Tori. Hey, sis. Okay. I hope you're well too, sis. I know it's probably a busy day for you. But Yeah, that is what I'm seeing as far as like the connection. Because it's like one person's kind of like off doing their own thing, kind of aloof. And there's one person kind of feeling like they're not getting what they want out of the situation, or they feel like they're just an option or not really being considered. And it's like, okay, if this person doesn't show up in a particular way or give me some answers, then I'm going to have to move on. I'm going to have to let this go. That's what I'm seeing. Long story short. Okay. All right, Divine Source, Guy, we send Sheshaney and all parties involved love, light, and peace, and harmony and balance. Wherever they are in the world, may they be divinely covered by the light, whether that is past, present, or future tense, no matter what space, known and unknown spaces, that they are divinely covered. Amen and Ashe. All right, Sheshaney, I hope that made sense. I hope it, if it doesn't, let me know if you need me to clarify something. Okay, so let me read off the list. So, Brianna, Alexis, and Namiko. Okay, so Brianna, you are up next, sis. And your timestamp is 11 minutes. Okay, so we're going to start off with the first person that you asked about. Let me see. Jennifer, I see you too, sis. I just saw yours come through. Okay, so let me add her real quick before I forget. All right, so Brianna, I know who you're asking about, so we're going to start off with the first person that you asked. Let's see where the energies are with the situation. Okay, so Divine Source God, thank you for your divine wisdom, divine truth, and clarity. Ask for permission to tap into both parties' energies, and what is it that Brianna needs to know about this particular person, the situation, the connection. Starting with her energy first. Start with this person's energy, the other party's energy. Okay. All right, that one wanted to show up face forward. So, on your end of things, I feel like because I feel like in the past you don't really know what to make of this person. It's kind of like you trying to like figure out what they're about, what's their intentions. You can see the good, the bad, and the ugly of this person. So it's kind of like you're keeping your options open when it comes to them, or just love in general. Fast forward to now, I do feel like you do have a bit of curiosity. You do have an attraction towards them that makes you curious, but it is coming from more so of a place of just being light, not being like too fixed on an outcome or too much of what they think of you, but it is a curiosity. It might be something as of recent that made you kind of more curious about this person as far as their energy, because I feel like this person has always looked at you in a way of like maybe a little too much for them, and not like a bad thing, even if that's kind of what they project sometimes, but it's more so like they feel you're way out of their league in a sense of who you are as a person. Like, to be able to pick your brain, they feel like they're used to surface level things, because I feel like they show up in a surface level way themselves. So to get to know you, they feel like they're going to have to dive a little bit deeper. They're going to have to allow themselves to swim in the deep, where that's a little scary. Like, if you were to think about an ocean, like you are that ocean, and they're afraid of depth, in a sense, like they don't have any floaties, or they're afraid of like sharks, or, the unknown, getting swept up in the water. I feel like that's how they've seen you, but that's partially the reason why this person does want to get to know you more. There's some type of wanting to put some sort of investment forward, but I don't feel like this person is going to completely come clean about it, or it's not going to be something that they're going to rush into. It's kind of like they're going to take their time with this, but there is something that they're trying to like pursue in a way, or they might become a little bit more open, a little bit more down to earth, more real with you, not like this guarded facade that I feel like they put on. Seems like they're going to kind of unmask a little bit, let you see a little bit of who they are, but there's still some guardedness though coming from them. I feel like Spirit is saying to put your differences aside with this person with the Five of Wands. Because I feel like there is kind of like this push and pull energy between the two of you. Like, it's like you like each other, but at the same time, there's things that you're triggered by with one another. And I feel like Spirit saying don't take it too personally on your end, nor should this person take it too personally, like when you trigger them, because it's like you guys are, in a way, helping each other. And I feel like there's a misunderstanding because you guys might come from two different perspectives, but the goal is the same. It's like you want to be respected, you want to be seen. Being seen could be like in the superficial way, or being seen or heard is like respect me, respect who I am. So it's kind of like that push and pull energy, and it could put you both in your head about each other. Put yourselves in your head about the situation. So this is more so, I feel like you both have the free will choice how you proceed, how you move forward. There's nothing really concrete or indefinite right now about the energy, like this has to happen or this is going to happen for sure. It's just more so of, I don't know, it seems like, just like be open-minded, because there is an underlying energy that I pick up where it could kind of help you learn something, or to break some type of barrier when it comes to your interactions with people, or when it comes to dating or love, or just acceptance of each other, acceptance of people, acceptance of yourself. But I'm not seeing anything like heavy, like massive energy. Does that make sense? Like, this could be like a karmic soulmate type of vibe, soul tribe vibe, but it doesn't have to be like this massive great experience, you know what I mean? Like, it's not to diminish it, but it's not like something major, you know? I hope that makes sense. All right, so let's see. Clear this energy out. I'm going to ask Spirit about the other party, the second person that you asked about, where this energy is on Brianna's end, her energy. Ooh. There's like a little bit of a fight, like a push and pull energy on your end too, I feel like, with this person. Where's his energy? Dang, the cards is like coming out. This one might be a little lengthier. Okay. All right, so I feel like your energy, at some point you were receptive, you were open, but it's like there could have been like a epiphany or some type of revelation that you recently came to that helped you to surrender to it all with the Tower card. I don't feel like you are moving or reacting, responding, relating to this energy or this situation or this connection or this person in the same way that you used to in the past. It was like you may have had like a steady, firm, fixed perception of the situation or this person, and something as of recently it kind of just hit you to let that go, or to accept that that doesn't have to be the foundation. It doesn't have to be a certain aspect, that it could be refined, it could be renewed, it can be destroyed or maybe built up again. It's like I'm not gonna sit fixed in a particular energy. Whereas where this person's energy is, I feel like with you, you were always a mystery. And I feel like this person is kind of questioning where they stand with you. They're questioning, like, yeah, it's like they have questions about you. This person may feel like they have gotten a pretty good perception of you, but at the same time, they question that, they doubt it, they go back and forth like, nah, maybe I really don't know what's going on. Maybe I really don't know her like I think I do. And this doesn't have to be necessarily a bad perception. It's just there's a, it's like this person is having a tough time with making sense of all of this because there's a mystery around your energy for some reason. Like, what you see is what you get, yes, but it's almost like there's more to what meets the eye, and they feel that. I feel like on a deep level, or maybe even a subconscious level, this person does sense that, but you're not like an open book completely. There's energy around you that is cloaked, and I feel like that's for a reason, whether you realize you're doing it or not, or it's just your spiritual energy. They feel like they've only scratched the surface with you. They don't feel like they fully experience or engage with you to the depth that they could. But I see like this person doubts their intuition a lot when it comes to you because there's something that's not fully being backed up, maybe in the physical. So Spirit is saying like this person is going to have to kind of come out of a comfort zone. They're kind of protecting themselves a little bit to where they go back and forth on what they should do, or should I show up this way, or there's like a, yeah, I don't know how to explain this. It feels like a unsettled energy, like they go back and forth with themselves. And I feel like Spirit is saying in order for this connection to progress past where it is right now, they're going to have to give a little. They're going to have to give a little when it comes to you, because it does feel like this person is I don't know. It's kind of like sometimes they play around, like they know that there's something that they can do or make a decision, but they go back and forth with it, or they kind of like take things a little too lightly sometimes. I'm not sure how to explain this. Let me see what the rest of the cards say. Three of Pentacles. I noticed there's a lot of water and a lot of earth energy in the cards. So majority of the cards are water energies and earth energies, some air, some fire. So majority of this, I feel like, is centered around emotions, intuition, also like practical energy, something to grow. Like there needs to be some type of give and take. There could be a situation, it could be an event, it could be some type of organization or communicate, like a community energy that could bring you two together, shed light on something, or where you guys have to work amongst each other, maybe not directly together in the near coming future, but work around each other or something like that. Like, let's say, for instance, they have something, you know, professionally going on and you do too at the same time, or you happen to be at the same event and you're doing something for work or business or some sort of networking. Like, it seems like you will be in the same proximity or community together, but not working directly. And that's going to kind of put both of you on the spot. How things are going to progress forward is like, that's going to put you both on the spot. I hope this makes sense. And the death card was at the bottom of the deck. So like, yeah, something is going to, I feel like, dramatically shift or change. Could be something that needs to close, come to an end in order for a new energy, a new beginning to take place. And it may not be entirely comfortable, maybe a little scary at first, but it's like an inevitable event or inevitable change of events. I hope that makes sense. Okay. All right. All right, sis. I'm sending much love to you. I hope that made some sense for both readings and was helpful. Maybe confirm something that you already know or been feeling, sensing. Okay. All right, so let's close the readings down. Divine Source God, thank you for your divine wisdom and insight. Our angels, our ancestors, thank you. We send Brianna and her persons of interest. We send both parties love, light, and peace as well, and harmony restored wherever all parties are in the world, past, present, and future, unknown or known spaces, that they are divinely covered by the light at all times, forevermore. Amen and ashe. And so it is. Thank you, thank you. Okay. All right, so that was your reading, sis. I'm going to go ahead and move on to Alexis, Namiko, Jennifer. Make sure I'm not missing anybody so far. Okay, Miss Alexis, you're up next. And 2523. 2523 is your timestamp, Alexis. All right, let's see. What are the chances that you'll be offered a remote job this year? Okay. And what wish will be next to come true for you? I'm so happy about the first home thing. That is what's up. Congratulations again. Yes, thank you, sis. Show some love to the chat, you guys. Show some love, like this video. Okay, so let's tap in and see what is the likelihood around you getting a job opportunity or offer in this remote RN job. Let's see. What is the RN job, remote RN job? What is the likelihood of that for Alexis? 2. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you will get a job offer. It could be, honestly, I'm getting like maybe spring of next year. I know that probably seems like a long time, but a long time from now, but I feel like around warmer months, and could be around a time where you experience some sort of separation, or where, I don't know, like you go through some type of shift or change. It might be a little bit uncomfortable. It's like you're breaking free. Maybe it could be breaking free of a fear, something like that. Like you're letting go of something that's toxic or just no longer works for you, something that it's not healthy for you. So I do pick up that you will be offered a job doing some remote work around spring, and I feel like of next year. You could hear some good news maybe towards the end of the year, like some opportunities that pop up that you're like, okay, this is even better than what I was looking for, better than what I've been applying myself for, or what was available previously. Like there's something better that presents itself or that opens up that you might go for, apply for towards the end of the year. And it seems like you get the job, you get the offer around spring. That's what it feels like to me. Yeah, because it seems like by that time there's something better suited, because it seems like this job will kind of look at what you have to offer as like your credentials are more desirable to these new opportunities, or one of them that you'll stumble across, like whatever these other jobs that will be available around the end of the year. I want to say like January, February is strong when it comes to like the search or coming across something a little bit more desirable. And then spring is like you'll land a job where your specific expertise, I feel like, is desired or something that they're looking for. So yeah, you'll have to let me know if that, if that makes sense, or when it does happen, because I don't remember predicting nothing about no houses, but I'm happy to hear that you got your first home. That's beautiful. Okay, so let's see. What is your next wish to come true for you? What's your next wish to come true for you? Let's see. Next wish for Alexis. Next wish to come true for Alexis. Next wish to come true. Dang, okay. Knight of Cups in reverse, the Sun, the Strength card, Three of Cups, Hierophant. I feel like if you've been having like a shitty time with love lately, or just kind of getting to the point where you're disappointed and feel like love has not really been too good to you, or like no one is really truly pursuing you in a way that you feel like you deserve, or just kind of seems like what you've been getting is like the short end of the stick of love. I feel like once you, because I see marriage with this Hierophant. I don't always get that, but with the Three of Cups, it feels like a celebration. So it makes me feel like a marriage. So once you let go of maybe like your hand in love, like maybe putting too much of your worries into it, because this is the thing. I came across this YouTube video and it was talking about not really manifestation or law of attraction, but it kind of was like one of those type of videos in a way. And they said something so profound. It's like, oh, I wish I could remember it verbatim, but it was like, I'm paraphrasing, but when we're manifesting something, it's like things can't move like in the way that they are supposed to when we're worried about it. It's like we're holding the energy stagnant when we're constantly micromanaging something rather than allowing it to flow. When we're in the energy of this state of trust and surrender, meaning like we're not worried about it, we just trust that the energy is going to do what it's going to do, that's when things actually start to move and progress and manifest. But when we're micromanaging it, when we're in the state of fear and we're like wanting it so badly, that's an energy of stagnancy. It keeps the energy in this non-flow, if that makes sense, like a block. So once you let go, I feel like something with Leo season maybe, because we're in Virgo season now, I think. But Leo season could have taught you a lot about surrender, and maybe around love. Like, you don't have to perform in a certain way with love. You don't have to force things. You don't have to wield someone else's energy or free will or try to convince. It will just happen. It will just flow in its natural order. So there's some type of lesson around that. And I feel when you get to that childlike state of trust and optimism and knowing that what you deserve is going to come to you, it will. And this feels like marriage. And I'm not getting like a specific person, like, oh, it's going to happen with this person or that person, but just like the commitment that you actually deserve and truly desire for yourself. I see that being the wish that comes true. There's no specific timeline on this because I feel like it's based off of vibrational energy. When you choose to like move in that state of be in that state of optimism, like it's gonna happen for me. Like I'm expecting it. I'm anticipating that this is a part of my life story, my journey, that I will be in a happy union or marriage or life partnership, whatever. And I don't have to force it. I don't have to control it. I don't have to convince. I don't have to do any of that. It's going to happen naturally and organically. And yeah, that's what I'm seeing from this. Could be something with the 5th house because the Sun and the Strength card gives me Leo energy. I'm not really getting directly like Leo with itself. It feels more like 5th house, which that's the house of Leo. So something with that. I don't know, like if you are familiar with the chart, maybe there's something in your 5th house that you need to look at, but that's what I'm getting from that. I know that's kind of weird. Like your person could be Cancer energy too that's significant in your chart, but your person, there's something with like partnerships or love or a specific placement around Cancer or Leo or the house, maybe the 4th house. When it comes to your partner, like maybe their sign is in your 4th house. It's something with that, and I don't want to go too much off the rails because it's like sometimes when we get too specific, it starts to confuse us. So I don't want to do too much with that. But yeah, that is what I'm getting. Okay, sis. So much love to you, Alexis, and congratulations again on your new home. May be blessed, positive energy, protection and joy and comfort. Okay. All right, so let's tap in. So the next one, we're going to clear this energy out. Thank you, Divine Source God, our angels, our ancestors. You're welcome. Okay. I'm glad it made sense. Divine Source God, we send divine love, light, and peace and harmony and balance restored to Alexis and wherever she dwells, past, present, or future, unknown and known spaces, that she is divinely covered in protection by the light at all times. Amen and Ashe. And so it is. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, sis. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your new home. You know, do some cleansing in the house and purification spiritually, and put some good energy in the home and all that good stuff. And yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and ease on down here. So Namiko, Jennifer is who I have so far. So Namiko, let's see, 3550. 3550. Okay, so I remember your question. I know you asked, are you delusional about a particular person? Okay. All right, let's see. Divine Source, God. And let's see, we're going to ask flat out, make it plain, make it clear. Is Namiko being delusional about her and this person in question? Is she being delusional about her and this person? I'm going to say no. I feel like this person may be not being completely honest with you. Hey, sis. Hey, Bree. I just did your reading, or I did it a long time ago. Your timestamp was exactly 11 minutes. 11 minutes in. Yeah, Namiko, I feel like this person may not be completely honest about the situation or where they stand with you, or it's some type of deception, or just like hiding some things. Okay. I don't feel like you're completely, I don't get delusion here. I don't see that. I feel like you're somebody that senses things on a deep level emotionally. You can pick up maybe what most people don't allow themselves to see or to pick up. There could be something with dreams here that gives you some answers, some clarities, but it doesn't have to be like the dreams itself are literal. They can be symbolic too. So there has to be just like a literal, oh, because I had a dream about me being in a wedding dress, that means we're going to get married. It's like symbolic meanings or things going on, other things going on in the dream that will lead or shed light upon a specific message. Okay. Spirit does want you to use your higher judgment with this. Like, it's okay to consider past experiences and things that you've learned. And it may not always be like the same thing has to play out in a new situation, but it's like take the understanding and the lessons of the past. So maybe in the past you were delusional about certain people or things, or maybe you projected certain things onto the situation, but you live and you learn. I do feel like there's practical evidence to back up certain things. So I want to say this, that just because we get a sign or a synchronicity doesn't always mean like it has to be one meaning in our mind. We have to learn to use our discernment to decode and to probe and ask spirit to confirm or to clarify what is being shown. Because it's like if we have this idea in our mind, I'm just going to use this as an example, that someone is our twin flame and soulmate, you know, all that shit, right? And because you see this person's birthday or their name everywhere, you automatically assume that that's the yes, that yes, this is my soulmate. Yes, this is my twin flame. When spirit could be like, probe a little deeper and see what I'm trying to show you about this person. There is something significant here, yes, but it doesn't have to be just one angle to it. Let's go a little bit deeper. That's a part of our spiritual journey. We have to discern how spirit, how God source speaks. So I do feel like there are certain practical things to back up maybe some of your suspicions or your questioning. I'm not sure exactly what you mean because it's kind of vague. Like, are you being delusional about you and this person? So there could be possibilities here, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it has to play out in a concrete way, because again, you both have free will too. That's something to consider. But I feel like on this person's end, like if you feel something and this person is kind of contradicting that through certain actions, or not being honest with you, not being real with themselves or real with you, then it will make you question yourself. And we see someone showed up in my dream telling me his name is Charlie and he's going to prove to me that it's him. He's going to make me his, but this person in the dream's name is Charlie, but not this one. Interesting. I would look up the name Charlie. Like sometimes I'll look up names because the names have meaning, and that could give you a further description maybe of something, or an incoming energy, or a person's significance sometimes in our life. Like I would look into that. But yeah. Um hmm. There is something like Spirit is trying to make you aware of, and you just confirmed what I said about the dreams. Yeah, there's more to this than what meets the eye. And I don't want to say like, oh, it's about romance, because I don't, to be honest, I don't get like that's not, at least that's not the most significant energy in the situation. I don't feel like it's completely, no. This person's energy does represent, can represent something like an achievement or a goal or something that you're going to reach, or the ultimate connection, ultimate partner, something being revealed to you. But like I said, when we fixate too much on like specifics, we catch ourselves in a loop of confusion. So trying to make this make sense in a way that you can kind of decode this a little bit more for yourself, like the meaning of the dream and the person and all of that, in a way where it speaks to you more so on an internal spiritual level than it is like too practical. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because this energy is about you more so than it is about them. And I'm more willing to bet that this is about you trusting your intuition, your spiritual gifts, more so than it is about another person. You know what I'm saying? Like, the person in the dream is kind of like a mirror or a catalyst, or kind of like a teacher, student type thing for you. Because it doesn't feel like all of the answers or all of the revealing is here. It still feels like there's missing pieces to the puzzle, in which I feel like a series of other things may help make better sense to you, if that makes sense. This is just one of the puzzle pieces amongst maybe a few others, but it's not giving me like a full sense of what's going on. I hope I'm making sense. Yeah. It's not like, oh, it's just this. This means this, and this is like, no. It seems like there's more to go, more to uncover. Does that make sense? Okay. All right, sis. So that was your read. I hope I was able to help with the little information I was given. I hope that was at least helpful up until this point, you know. Okay, so let's clear out the energy. Divine Source God, thank you. I ask for divine love, light, and peace for Namiko and any other parties involved. And I send them love, light, and peace and harmony wherever all parties are in the world, whether that be past, present, or future, known and unknown spaces, that they are divinely covered and protected by the light at all times. Amen and Ashe. And so it is. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, thank you. Okay. All right, Miss Jennifer. Let's get your timestamp, sis. We are at 44:40. Okay. Look at your numbers. 44:40. Okay. Let me make sure I'm not missing anyone. We got some updates. If not, we're good. Okay, so Miss Jennifer, you wanted to know, how is this person currently feeling about you? How is this person currently feeling about you? Okay. Divine Source God, how is this person in question that Jennifer is asking about? How does this person currently feel about her that you want her to know? How is this person currently feeling about her that you want her to know? How's this person currently feeling about her? How's this person currently feeling? How's this person currently feeling about her that you want her to know? Let me see these ones. I'm gonna get two more. All right, dang, you got all kind of. Okay, this person is. I feel like Spirit is saying you need to trust your intuition because I'm getting like this person causes confusion. You're welcome, Namiko, sis. You're welcome. Okay. Yeah, they cause you to be kind of off center sometimes because this Queen of Pentacles is the only card that came out in reverse. They make you feel ungrounded, like you doubt, you question, your emotions might be up and down, kind of like you're trying to filter past this person's ego, because that's what I'm seeing with the Emperor, the King of Wands, the Seven of Swords. Like this person is, I heard the word defensive, but that's not really the right, it's not really explaining what I'm feeling. It's like a pride trying to project, because when you think about the Emperor rules the first house as it's the sign of Aries. Aries is the first house, which is like self, our passions, our goals, our public persona, like who we show up, who we show ourselves to be. King of Wands gives that showy, cocky, sometimes confident energy. But with the Seven of Swords here, there's some deception behind their energy. It's not completely authentic. It's not real. It's not showing its real face to you. I feel like you're kind of in doubt about what you two are building, or if you guys are going to build something. It's too unpredictable. And I feel like this person unknowingly puts themselves in a situation or conditions or outcomes to where things repeat themselves for them in a way that maybe they don't feel like is the most favorable either. But it has something to do with this person kind of causing confusion, not being honest, not being real, to where it causes conflict in their circumstances, in their life, or the outcomes that they get in love and they later regret it. So I'm just getting with this person, Spirit saying you're going to have to see past the bullshit. You're going to have to see yourself truthfully as you are, and not maybe take this person's actions personal, because it can come off like this person with the Emperor. I can easily see this being a person that is kind of projecting this energy that they are the catch, that they got it going on, like you got to keep up with me. Oh, I'm so busy. I got so much going on, and I'm high in demand, and you be so lucky. It's like that's the energy kind of that I feel like this person is projecting, and it's making you feel kind of like not valued in a way where, to me, in my opinion, the High Priestess trumps the Emperor to me, in my opinion. The High Priestess is the gateway that you have to get through to even get to the rest of the other cards. So she dictates who comes in the temple, who's who's ready for the secrets, the mysteries that she holds, who shows reverence, who is someone that's worthy of coming into the temple. So she dictates that. The Emperor runs his own shit. Yes, he does. But I feel like without the High Priestess, without the Oracle, without the spiritual wisdom, you can't run anything. So I feel like you need to know your power here. And it's not to say like, oh, I'm better than this person, I'm more powerful, but it's like you're kind of, how do I explain this? Whatever this person is projecting is causing you to question yourself, question your value in the situation? Is it something that I'm doing wrong? Is it me? Like, and it's not. It has nothing to do with you. It's the opposite. I feel like this person has to project this false sense of confidence to feel in control, because what I always get every single time when I read for you and this person, it always gives this air that they don't believe that they're good enough for you. They don't believe that they're good enough to have something or somebody that is healthy for them, or is a healthy person just in general, or that they're not deserving of being happy at all. It's like this person self-sabotages, and this is what keeps them in this cycle. The Seven of Swords is like they think they can outsmart the divine, the universe, or their own karmic energy. What they reap, they sow. So it's like, if you're moving in fear in love, if you're moving in your pride and your ego, and you're trying to play like you don't care, you're playing games to keep yourself in this seat of control, because that makes you feel confident, that makes you feel good. If you get to dictate or cause a little chaos, make the other person feel off, make her feel like she's off her square. What this person is going to learn, that when they keep moving in that energy, they're going to keep receiving the same outcome, which is pretty much what's mirrored back to them. Is like, yeah, see, you can't have what you want because you sabotage everything. You fuck it up. So you believe that you can't have it. Okay, your actions are going to put you in that position where you don't have it. You sabotage it, where the person doesn't want to deal with you anymore, or they feel like you're a clown. So therefore, yeah, they're going to feel like you don't deserve them, because you're not showing your true authentic self. You're not even allowing a person to get to know the depths of you. And that's what they have to learn. They keep repeating these same cycles. So how they feel about you, this person feels that you are someone that is significant. You are highly valuable. But their job is to kind of play this game like they're something or they're somebody. But what they don't realize when they're doing that, they're working against themselves. Like destiny, karma, like they're going to get what they put out. They're going to reap what they sow, and they're going to keep going through these cycles until they break this deception. That's what I keep getting. Like, it's almost the same energy all the time. Like, this person has these issues that they run into with self-sabotage and insecurities, inadequacies, and they allow it to get the best of them. So it's not a you thing. The only energies that I pick up on that is you is the High Priestess and the Queen of Cups. All these other energies seem to kind of go back to this person's, their own issues. It has nothing to do with you. You might trigger some of these things, which I feel like you're supposed to. Just by you just being yourself, you're going to trigger this person. You don't have to do or say anything in particular. Just by you being yourself, it is meant to trigger this person because it's something that they need to break. And if they don't learn from you, it's going to happen time and time again in another form. May not be another woman or another love situation, but it's going to come through in some kind of way again until they get it. Okay. Until they get it, it's the same shit. Okay. All right. Well, I don't see any other submissions for tonight, so I think that might be all. Yeah. That might be all. So I think I'm going to shut it down. Go ahead and close the list and put the timestamps in the chat. So when you guys come back, you can find your questions or your name, sorry, and watch your readings. In case you missed it or you just want to keep it for future reference, come back, watch it if you need, or if you missed something and you just kind of want to sit with it, whatever the case may be, you're free to do that. But I'm going to close this thing down and call it a night. Okay. All right. So timestamps should be up. If you guys close the live out, come back, refresh it. The timestamps are there for you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for sewing into the readings tonight. If anyone benefited off of the messages or readings, even if they weren't their own, but you still resonated, show some love, like this video. Personal readings and bookings, I am available. So if you have a reading, something you want to go in depth with, I have phone readings, I have voice recorded readings, I also do coaching sessions. So if you guys are interested, all of that is on my website. Any questions you have about my services, just email me. Don't be shy, okay? I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tori, for moderating, sis. I appreciate it. And I'm going to close it on down. We're going to shut it down. Okay, so much love to y'all. Y'all be blessed, be safe. And until the next one, peace.